Go interactive with
Kait. We're hanging out today at the lower dam in Colliery Dam Park. Now, there has been a lot of controversy over this particular site over the course of the last few years, but for the most part, we've moved past that. And today we're looking at enhancements that are coming to the park. Kirsty MacDonald is the Parks and Open Spaces Planner for the City of Nanaimo. What's happening here today?
Well, there's actually planting work going on the spillway. The spillway has been under construction for about several months. And what we're trying to do is blend it back into the natural forest that's around it, and also to increase biodiversity in the park.
Now, that's not all going to happen this season. There's sort of different stages of enhancement. Tell me about how this fits into a bigger picture.
Sure. Well, what you see going behind us right now is really the basics of some native planting. All the plants are what you'd find in the forest, and there's also a small irrigation system that's gone in to keep them alive. The plants will be weaned off of that over time. They're native plants, so they do take drought. So once the roots are established after a couple of years, then the water will be removed. And along with that, we've got several community groups that are partnering with the City of Nanaimo to do some restoration planting, as well as removal of invasive plants that are really not from here, plants that you shouldn't find in the forest.
Who are those groups? Because it's quite interesting, the variety of people that are coming in to participate and engage in their city park.
There's a Girl Guide group that's actually going to be working in June, helping us with some planting. And there's several other community groups, the Harewood Neighborhood Association, the Friends of Colliery Dam Park, Colliery Dam Preservation Society, a number of groups that are part of the Harewood community or are really passionate about parks and removal of invasive plants.
It's so great to have this space so close to downtown. You don't feel like we're in the city at all, but of course we are. There were some trees removed here from this site, but they're coming back.
That's
in
right.
a way. What's happening there?
Well, we were able to save a lot of the seeds from the trees that were removed and have grown 700 seedlings. And next year there will be 500 Doug fir and 200 Western red cedar seedlings planted throughout the park from those original seeds.
It's very neat.
And also we're recycling some of the wood in other ways. So some of it's been mulched up and will be laid along the beds as bark mulch. And then there's also some that have been recycled into benches and some other site furniture in the park.
Because there's going to be some picnic tables and benches and things put in behind where we're standing here.
We're looking at some larger park improvements as well. There'll be some new picnic areas, a bit of a beach and swimming enhancement, as well as some improvements for special events. This park has become a real focus for the community, and there's a lot of events that are being programmed now. So we're hoping to facilitate more of that through some new power hookups, maybe a shelter, and definitely picnic and benches.
And it's 2 kilometers of trail.
That's right. The park's about 68 acres.
Now, it almost seems like, and I hope this doesn't sort of ignite any conversation, but the park is better. Despite all of the stuff that's gone on in the past few years, where we've come out in the end is a better space.
Well, we're hoping that with some of the improvements that we're planning to make, the City of Nanaimo is planning to make over the next couple of years, that it will become an improved park, and that people will come back and start swimming again and enjoying this park. Our trail counts are actually on the rise for this park, and we hope that trend continues.
Excellent. It's 100 years old.
That's right.
A lot of history.
Over 100
here.
years old. The dams themselves are over 100 years old. The City of Nanaimo took this park over in 1975.
And it's become a real gem in our city. Thank you, Kirsty.
You're welcome.
Can't wait to go swimming. Maybe we should go today. We ready?